One of the pluses of taking an Illinois Hunter Safety Education class is that you also benefit from the experience and knowledge of our volunteer instructors.
It's just been a passion of mine, mainly because my father, it's kind of a family tradition.
It's something that I've always done and enjoy doing because I want people to be safe out there in the woods so that we can have zero accidents throughout the state.
Well, every day is different on a hunter safety class because somebody always comes up with something unique in every class.
That hands-on experience is worth more than what you read in that book.
Because it's a mechanical device and it can fail, right? That's going to be on the test. So remember that. Never trust the safety because it can fail. All right.
Our instructors are passionate about hunting and they have a wealth of knowledge of the sport. They want you to learn to become a safe hunter so you can enjoy the sport for a lifetime.
Shut the gun down and stay seated until everybody else is done firing.
Our instructors range from college age to over 40-year service veterans. All of our volunteer instructors can tell you how they became interested in hunting and why they give of their time to share what they know with others.
I was introduced to a BB gun when I was probably 7, 8 years old, and that was the most fun for me. Dad would get the BB gun out and we'd just blink away at tin cans sitting on the front porch, and out in our driveway he'd place a can, and it got up to the point where we'd have competitions between me and him, who can hit it the most or where on the can you hit it. It was a ton of fun.
Our classes cover the whole gamut of ages from 8 to 80. And what the kids take away from it and the adults, other than getting the certification card, is hopefully building on the skills that they currently have or creating skills that they don't have to be more safe out there in the woods.
Well, I started this because it interested me. And my friends would go out and do things. I didn't think it was quite right, some of the things that they did. And so I thought, you know what, somebody has to know what's going on and what the law changes are and things. So I took a hunter education course, and at that time they knew nothing about trapping, and they just initiated it in the course. So I brought some traps with me and I did a section of the course, and people just were thrilled with it.
I just like doing it. I've been hunting ever since I was 6. We started out with sticks when my dad taught us how to hunt. So it was like just a stick that he found in the yard. There were 3 of us boys at the time, and we'd go out in our pasture and we'd stand in a line and we'd be like the zones of fire. My dad would teach us who's going to shoot where and stuff like that. And then we did that in the summer, like late spring, early summer. And then when squirrel season came about, then he would set us out underneath a tree with a shotgun, and he says, "This is your place to hunt." And then he'd take the next brother, same way, and then we'd hunt like maybe 200 yards apart, and then he would be somewhere else hunting. And that's how I learned how to hunt.
Anyone born on or after January 1st, 1980 must have completed a valid hunter safety course prior to receiving a hunting license. This is a lifetime document. Once you take the class and pass the exam, you don't have to take it again. Many states require a hunter safety class regardless of when you were born. So if you ever want to take an out-of-state hunting trip, it is a good idea to take the class. We are fortunate to have more than 1,000 volunteer hunter education instructors throughout Illinois. This program simply would not be possible without them. They certify more than 20,000 young hunters each year. During the field day class, students get to put some of what they have learned into practice. Kids will have a chance to shoot a .22 rifle under the supervision of our instructors. This class was held at the Springfield Police Academy. We couldn't do this without our many partners that provide us facilities, equipment, lunch for students, and many other resources. Students will learn how to hunt safely in the field with others, learning about zones of fire, working with hunting dogs, and how to safely use a tree stand. Our instructors pack a lot of information and experience into the mandatory 10 hours of instruction. Even experienced hunters can benefit from the refresher course. So even if you aren't required to take the class, bring a young hunter with you and complete the class at the same time. And if you have experience to share, consider becoming a volunteer instructor. You'll get back even more than you give.